I think she's robbed the bank.
You know, when we used to live in the UK, he looked after me like a queen.
This is one of the things that I absolutely love about our life here in Thailand. I was working away on the computer. I've been working really hard this morning, answering emails, comments on the channel, and doing some other stuff that we need to do for Pook's new online business. And then suddenly Pook crept up behind me. She said, "Turn your computer off." I said, "What?" She said, "Turn your computer off. I'm taking you out for a coffee."
Because I only turned mine off. So.
But anyway, so she came up, dragged me out of the office, and she found this coffee shop that we're just going to give a try now. Pook's going to do a full review on her channel. That was it. Had a quick wash, got dressed, jumped on our trusty steed, and here we are, just a few minutes away from where our house is. And we're here at the 303 Cafe. As I said, Pook did a review on this place, that's on her channel. I just wanted to show you quickly another place where you can visit if you're here in Udon Thani. Nice place to go and have a bite to eat and a coffee in a nice relaxing environment. So I'll put everything down in the description. If you go below this video into the description, you'll find links to this place and how to find it there.
Sawadee ka ทุกคน Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you talking to the viewers, not me?
No, everyone, and also this man in the pink top.
Hello.
Hello again. Yeah, today it's like what 33 degrees.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what we like, isn't it? We can wear sandals, short, flip flop, you know.
And just 30 minutes ago, we were indoors working really hard.
Yeah.
You downstairs on your laptop, me upstairs on mine. And then
We are working hard.
And then what happened? How did we end up here? We had no plans.
Well, because we've been working so much, start from this morning, so sometimes you need a break.
Yeah.
So that's why I take Kevin here to see the new coffee shop. Because I see this come up in Facebook. They're like decoration is really nice.
It is. It's only small, but it's really laid out nicely,
Yeah,
isn't it?
we did have some cake, and you have cappuccino,
Iced cappuccino,
iced cappuccino.
blueberry cheesecake.
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Really nice.
Their blueberry cheesecake. Their blueberry.
That's it.
They used fresh one.
Seems like it, yeah.
They're much better than frozen. They're nice.
The fresh ones, as you bite into them, it's almost like crispy on the outside. It's only the skin, but it's like a little pop, and then you're into the soft centre. They're gorgeous, really nice.
And the price is average. The price
So
is okay.
you had a bottle of water.
Yeah.
I had nice cappuccino, and we shared the blueberry cheesecake. How much did it come to?
180 baht.
It's not bad, is it?
How much for the pounds? 46 4, 5, 450.
450.
Yeah.
That's good for a place
Yeah.
like this, isn't it?
So now we finish coffee
Just
and the
chilling
cake.
out.
And then I'm gonna take Kevin out again for dinner.
Huh? You take him out twice in one day?
Yeah.
I think she's robbed the bank.
You know, when we used to live in the UK, he looked after me like a queen. He always take me out to the night restaurant. He, always like, offer me, where is special place to eat and this and that. But okay, I did try this, I did try that, but again, end of the day, it's not really me.
No.
To go like a expensive restaurant, posh, and and this and that. You got to dress well.
Dressed a certain way.
Yeah, it's just not really me.
And you're always worried about, well, not really worried, but you're always aware of how you're sitting, if you're picking up the right knife or fork, because places like that, a lot of the time, people judge you. You get the waiters looking down on you as if they don't know what they're doing. It's not comfortable a lot of the time, not all of them, but a lot of the time.
But when we moved to Thailand, but before we moved to Thailand anyway, I introduced Kev to street food. So now he okay with street food.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
You know, my first impression, I'll be perfectly honest, you look at some of these little places and they look, I know for a fact they would never get
down,
licenses to operate back in the West. You know, health, food hygiene and things like that. But they're fine, they're absolutely fine. You know, the people that run these places are feeding their families from the food they cook.
Yeah.
They wouldn't feed their families if there was going to be problems.
Yeah.
And we eat from them a lot now, don't we?
Yeah. And of course you just like can wear your short, your flip-flop, your sandal, you just pop it
chill,
in.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Just pop out, grab something to eat, and then that's
Like
it.
they say, you don't need to use silver fork to enjoy the food.
Don't have to use a silver fork to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely true. That really is. Okay. So we're off out this evening as well.
Sweet in the morning,
Mm.
maybe salty in the evening. You see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm looking forward to it though. So that's us done. Just a little pit stop like that. You stop off for a few minutes and it refreshes you. It makes you more alert. We'll go back home now and we'll be much more productive. Like I say, 10 minutes away from where we live. A little stop like that. How much was it?
180 baht.
180
£4.50.
Yeah, £4.50. 180 baht. That was for a nice coffee, cappuccino, bottle of water, and gorgeous blueberry cheesecake. Really, really nice. Fresh blueberries as well.
Wonderful woman.
Of course, yeah. Let's go back and do some work, shall we?
Okay. Okie doke.
Those of you watching this who are a part of our Facebook group are probably aware of a guy called Samuel Townsend. This is Sam with his wife Kanika. Sam, he's been a member of the Facebook group, I think pretty much since the day I started it, and he's one of the most prolific contributors to the group as well. He's always posting a lot of content on there for us. Now Sam, he's a big guy with an even bigger heart. I met up with him last Monday. We went out for a ride on our bikes and we're chatting about different things, and he made me aware of a motorbike group that he belongs to. They're called the Isaan Riders Group. Now, he also told me that they were putting together a charity run where they were raising money for one of the good causes that they help out here in Thailand. We thought it would be a good idea to give them a bit of coverage, a bit of publicity. So last video I posted something at the beginning of that. Pook and I went to the event that they held here on Saturday evening here in town at Nutty Park. Let's line up a bikes here this morning. So Sam's just going to walk us through and give us some information on the ones he knows a bit about. I know you know about this one.
This is the Versys 650.
Yeah.
And this bike probably is the most common bike that I've seen next to the CB500X for expats that want to do a little bit of touring in Thailand.
Okay.
You'll see a lot of these, and it's a buyer's market right now too. A couple years ago, these were going for 125, 150,000 baht. I just saw one yesterday for 88,000 baht, a first generation. This looks like it might be the second generation.
Yeah.
But they've been building these since about 2010, and they're still in the lineup. Next to that is Dave's bike. He's got the, what is this, an FZ09, I think.
Yeah.
The Tracer. This is a triple from Yamaha, 900cc, and it's got all the electronic wizardry on it.
This belongs to the guy who organised everything.
Yeah. If I got on a bike like that, I'd probably get myself in trouble.
Oh, really?
Because it's just it's got so much performance,
Yeah.
and I don't trust myself on it. Next is our friend's bike, the Royal Enfield.
Yeah, that's the one
This is the Trials Bullet, and we had a conversation last night. Of all the bikes in the lineup, this is probably the only bike that'll appreciate in value rather than go down in value.
Yeah, depreciate,
depending on how many miles he puts on it.
Yeah, I don't suppose he'll put a lot. He's got a couple of, I think he's got 3 or 4 other bikes.
Oh, does he? He's
And
got a whole collection of bikes.
He's waiting for another Royal Enfield as well.
Well, if he's got that many bikes, maybe he should just park this one in his living room and keep it on a pedestal,
Well, he's like
and
an
then it'll
ornament.
really go up in value if he keeps low mileage on it.
Yeah, no, he'll ride it. He'll enjoy it.
Beautiful bike though,
He'll
for
enjoy
sure.
it, yeah.
Looks like a
NMAX?
Yeah, that's the Yamaha NMAX.
Yeah.
There's my little pony, my little Versys 300. So you saw the Versys on the end. This is the small brother to that.
What-
And
What size engine did the other one have? Yours is 3.
mine's a 300. Yeah,
What was the other one?
650.
650, okay.
Yep.
Right. The old Bonnie, look at this.
Yeah, so this is Thorsten's bike. He's a friend of ours that lives just down the road from Bandung.
Okay.
And this is the Bonneville Black. And he just purchased this not long ago, actually. He's got it broken in now, and him and his wife ride double up. They just got back from Koh Chang, the island down in the south. So he's getting some miles on it. Beautiful bike.
It really is, yeah. It takes me back to my childhood, yeah.
Yep. CB500 R. This is the twin, and they have this in about 3 or 4 different configurations. You can get it in a standard F, an R model, or the X model. And the X model is more of like the adventure touring bike. Yeah. We got some local.
There's a couple of scooters there.
Yep. Down here. This looks like a CB 650. This is the 4-cylinder. So I was riding a CB 750 Nighthawk 25 years ago here in Thailand, and it's a much larger bike. This bike's more compact, probably much better handling bike, and that's a 650 inline 4. It makes great noise. I love the sound that comes out of these bikes.
I just seen it. The 4 bikes coming down. Really cool.
This is the CB500X. I actually was seriously considering buying one of these. And the newest version of this has a dual disc front brake and an upside down fork, a little bit better performance on the motor, but it's got the larger front wheel, so you can do a little bit of off-roading with it. But this has a lot more power than my little 300. And when I'm doing those long commutes down to Bangkok and coming back, I wish I had a little bit more power like that.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
When you're going down that highway too.
Oh, yeah, it goes on and on and on, doesn't it?
Yeah. And this looks like another 650 inline 4, is it? Or is it a twin?
4?
It's a 4, yeah. This might be the F model, actually. So it doesn't have the full fairing around the engine. And a little bit more in the wind. Another beautiful bike that's available here in Thailand.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple more bikes.
Let's have a look over here, yeah.
This is Bob's Versys X. I never saw one of these until I came to Thailand, and first day in Thailand, we were going past the prison, and I saw that, and I literally snapped my neck twice to look at it. I was like, what is that? And now I realize there's a whole club here that ride them, and one of my buddies, Roger, got one of these as well. Looks like he's put some aftermarket tidbits on it.
Yeah, see that.
How do you like it, Bob?
It's great. I find it's comfortable it's an old man's bike.
Sorry, say that again.
An old man's bike.
Really?
Nice and comfortable.
Okay.
You can cruise all day on it. It's just beautiful seating position. Yeah, everything's good.
Really nice, yeah.
I wish my bike was that clean. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Beautiful, isn't it?
there's not a speck of dirt on it.
And it's 8 years old.
Unbelievable.
Looks new. Beautiful, yeah. Ducati.
Yeah, I don't even know what model that is. Maybe Hyper Strada. Oh my gosh. Look out.
dangerous.
Where do you go to get that service?
wrong
Down
hands.
to Pumpkin, yeah? Beautiful bike. Beautiful. Sexy. Italian sexiness. And this looks like a CB 500. Not a CB. This is the Rebel 500, which is, again, that same motor that we looked at on the CBR, the CBX, the CBF. So this is the fourth bike in the lineup, and they have this in a 300cc, a 500, and now an 1100, which is the same engine they use in the African Twin, I believe. Correct? Yeah. This is the gentleman, I think, that owns it here, and he's a fellow American from over my way in the States.
Oh, okay.
We've ridden together before.
It looks like some more up there as well. Should we have a look at those?
Sure, why not? We'll do
Doing a complete tour.
we'll see who else is out here. Oh boy.
Beamer.
Yes. So this is the big adventure touring bike, BMW 1250. I actually had a BMW Boxer. Mine was the last of the air-cooled engines. Mine was a 92 R100 GS PD, and the PD stands for Paris to Dakar. Had the big, huge, almost 10-gallon fuel tank on it. And this looks like he's got all tricked out with all the aftermarket stuff on it. Next to him, another, we got twins here, it looks like.
Yeah, identical.
Yeah, pretty close.
This one's got bigger tank. It's bigger.
Oh, okay.
How many gallons does that hold? Or I should say liters. It's probably huge. You can go quite a distance on it. Yeah? How many liters or how many gallons? I had the Paris Dakar model.
30 litres.
Yeah, so on my 92 GS, it had a refrigerator in the gas tank. Yeah? You could put a 6-pack in the gas tank. And you literally open up a lid and you could perfectly fit a 6-pack. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I want one.
Yeah.
If I can get a partner Chang here, that's it.
Yeah. No, you could fit a 6-pack perfectly in the gas tank. It holds almost 10 gallons of fuel. It was the Paris Dakar model, 92, last of the air-cooled R100 GS PD. Yeah, I sold that to a guy from Iran who said he was going to ride it around the world. And I kept all my cameras and stuff in there. And this is another CB 500X.
Very, very popular. You say these are probably one of the most
Yeah,
popular?
this and the Versi 650 are probably the most. Oh wow, I haven't seen one of these yet on the road. This is the new KLR 650, which was just redesigned in 2022, and these just came available a few months ago, maybe six months ago. These came out on the market, and this is basically all factory accessories that are on it: headlight guard, crash bars, and these are Kawasaki spotlights that you can get. That's all OEM accessories. This is aftermarket. That's aftermarket, but. Big thumper, that's thumperitis right there, 650 thumper. And here's another Beamer, the black stallion. And yeah, you can hear it running. The old BMWs, when you give them gas, the motor would torque sideways.
Because of the pistons coming out sideways.
Correct. So when you give it a blip on the throttle, the handlebars kind of jerk left or right.
To compensate for that.
Yes. But today there's so much innovation and technology that goes into this bike. It's amazing. And the old adage, you pay for what you get. You know, definitely. This is my buddy Hogan's bike. He actually had a flat tire yesterday. He just picked this bike up. And this is the Benelli, I think it's called a TRK 502. And he looks great on this. It's the perfect size bike for him. He just loves it.
And that's about it, I think.
Yeah, he got this one here in Udon Thani, and I think the guy was advertising it on Bought Sold for $125,000.
Yeah.
He offered him $100. He got that bike, and I think it had less than like 2,000 kilometers on it for 100,000 baht.
Whoa.
Fantastic. So there are deals out there right now here in Thailand to be had if you're in the market for a motorcycle. Just keep your eyes out on Facebook Marketplace. Bought Sold, various places like that, you'll find the bikes, and you can get a super good deal right now.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Sam. Cheers. Thank you. Auction. This is David Zak, the guy who's organised everything.
Hello.
So your group, your motorbike group, what are they called?
It's called the Isaan Riders.
Okay, so they're the ones who've organised this this charity event. And last night it was a good turnout. A lot of people there.
Yeah, it was a very good turnout. I think we had about 40, maybe a few more.
Okay.
And those are guys from all over Isaan. One guy came from Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
A couple guys from Bangkok. Yeah.
Right. Oh, well, got out there. That was good.
Yeah.
So just tell us a little bit about the cause that you're raising money for. What exactly is it? And you've already raised some money for them in the past. As well,
Yeah.
haven't you?
We've been trying to work with this group for quite a while, and because they're really the right kind of group for us.
Yep.
And what they do is they basically build custom mobility machines for handicapped people.
Oh, okay.
So some people might want a motorcycle that suits them.
Yeah.
Some people get an electric scooter or electric wheelchair. Some people just need a lift that gets them out of bed, so people don't have to pick them up out of bed to get
Sure,
them in
yeah.
their wheelchair, so they
Yeah.
can go on about their day. And
Yeah.
and this group is a volunteer group of mostly also handicapped people who do the work and build these machines, and they don't have a whole lot of funding. They get a little bit of government funding, but
Yeah, sure, yeah. I couldn't get a lot here.
the more we can get them, the more good work they can do. So
Absolutely, no, that's fantastic. It all costs money, like you say, so it's great when you get a group of guys like you together and
Yeah.
help out a bit. That's fantastic.
like the last time we met with them, they identified 3 people that needed some help.
Yeah.
And we donated 20,000 baht, and just that little bit of money bought 2 lifts to get people out of bed, and also bought a electric wheelchair for a guy that's been handicapped and bedridden for 7 years. So,
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. So tell me, have you got a rough idea as to how much you managed to raise last night? I heard it was
yeah, I
pretty
do
good.
have a rough idea. Didn't do the math yet. Had a good night drinking beer last night.
Good for
so
you. Well
I had other
deserved.
things to do. But we sold new shirts like this one
Yeah.
to members, and each shirt raised 235 baht, and the total amount of shirts we sold, I think, put about 16,000 baht over what our cost was,
Yep.
that we can now give to that charity.
Excellent.
And we also had an auction that was given. We had sponsors that gave us coupons for
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
goods and services, mostly some of the bars in this area, like Brick House behind me, and Full Throttle Bar, and the Saloon Bar in Loy.
Yep.
And the total amount that we raised from that auction was also about 16,000 baht, a little over. So it was about, a little over 30,000 baht that we raised yesterday.
That's incredible.
So, yeah,
Really
that's
good.
great.
That's fantastic. Paul.
Yeah, and
good
a lot
stuff.
of people get out and see the country too, and
That's right.
that's basically what we're doing. I mean, we're mostly just
You're
drinking
full of-
beer and riding motorcycles
You're-
and going to parties. But if we can raise some money and help some people along the way, then that's great.
And you're leaving here this morning. Where are you heading off for?
Well, we're going to go visit our charity, which is in Nong Bua Lampu.
Yep.
And spend a little bit of time with that. We're going to meet a couple of the people that we were able to help the last time around, and we're going to find out what more they need, and hopefully we can meet that need.
Do some more.
And then after that, we're going to Loy. We'll be spending the night in Loy. And then some of us will be going on another 10 days, a trip north to Nan and Payao and Chiang Mai and Mae
Wonderful.
Sariang, and doing a bit of a loop through the north.
Excellent. Well, I hope the rainy season's kind to you.
Yeah, it always rains in Thailand at some point, except for those two months that it doesn't. But if you ride motorcycles in Thailand, you expect to get
You've
wet
got to expect
sometimes.
it, yeah. Great meeting you, David. Thank you so much, and keep up the good work. You're doing a really good
Appreciate
job.
it. And thank you for giving us a little press.
No problem at all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Take
Okay.
care, man. Bye. And good luck on the ride.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy.